introduction. In this document is the design of the structural elements of the intelligent building that will be constructed in Bogota, D.C., whose coefficients and design could be suitable for the seismic response zone order 523 from 16 of December 2010, by which is adopted the microzonificación sísmica de Bogotá. The methods applied for the design of the elements of reinforced concrete was resistant lift methods, elastic method styles, following the annex in the design rule, Reglamento Colombiano de Sismo Resistencia NSR10. The software used for the modeling of the joints, beams and columns is SAP 2000 version 14.
Descriptions. The next text describes the basic structures of the elements of the building of 6th floor. The building consists for a system of reinforced concrete porch with bolts from the floor of the ground until complete the required height for the cover. The building has width columns of reinforced concrete, and these will be located as shown attached plane. The girder of load and stiffness will be also of reinforced concrete. The slab will be laid in direction of the joist and the strut. The project will be a central layer of access to the second floor.
Characteristics of materials. The materials that we will use in this construction have the following characteristics. Concrete. We will use concrete which strength at 28 degrees of manufacture is Fc 35.2 megapascals. Reinforcing steel. Reinforcing steel must be corrugated with geometries Fg of 420 megapascals. Modulus of elasticity of 200,000 megapascals, with diameter between 3/8 inch and 1 inch.
Stairs. The stairs are located in the center part of the building, and it will be used to access the other floors and the deck. The stairs will have two parts, with an intermediate landing. The dimensions of the steps are 13 mm for the double return thread. The stairs will be made of granite. The above specifications are based on NSR10.
The columns. The columns are submitted to axial load and begin moment. The columns was designed considering the two simultaneous effects, axial load and beam moment, to try to evaluate which of the two is the most influential in the deformation of the column. In this case, will be designed for 4 types of columns, and the columns were designed by the load, and these will have to be the columns A1, B1, A2 and B2, and the other columns are same for symmetry.
Foundations. In this project, we determined the building foundation with counterweight beams and the solution of the centered isolate foundation of the external columns attaching this foundation to the internal adjacent foundation by means of a beam in order to get uniform terrain reaction under the centric isolate support. Talking about of the symmetry of the structure designed for supports and two beams underweight is needed. Additionally, we decide to combine the entire foundation structure by team beams in order to achieve resistance to axial force for seismic stuff and the rigidity and characteristic for differential effects of vertical load on the elements of foundation and the possibility of occurrence of total and differential elements.
Shielded beams. The shielded beam has an operation like the traditional center calefection on some related with sensors, also regulate with sensor temperature that keep the ideal level in all the building. It has low energy and don't need engines, also brings a big comfort to the users because don't make noise and don't generate current.
Glass sheds. The glass sheds are elements made of fibers and one metal structure. The function of this structure or feature of the smart house is prevent the sun penetration. Thus, the build will be much colder. It works like glass blinks. That blinks allow the airflow. When it opens besides the fact that they do not obstruct the view, their biggest advantage is that they allow ventilation.